Good day, everyone. My name is Olamide Opadipe. I am a graphic designer, a web developer, and also a digital marketer. So today we'll be considering the introduction to Pixellab. This will be our first lesson in today's training. This will be our first lesson in this training rather. So let's start. So we will actually explore everything about Pixellab, the interface, the tools, the bars, Pixellab, so that you can be familiar with Pixellab and also the different tools. For example, there are the Bezier tools, the curve tools, colors, and so on and so forth. So basically, Pixellab has three different types of tools. One, we have the background tools. Two, we have the text tools. Three, we have the object tools. So we will be explaining each tools one after the other, and so we differentiate it from each other. Now let's start from the background tools. Now can you see this? So I'm swiping my hand. Can you see it? Yeah, this is the background tools. Can you see the default? If you want to change background, can you see it's changing? So these are the premium tools that is on this Pixellab. Now this particular type of Pixellab is not shown to everyone. What I mean that is not shown to everyone is that most people does not have this type of Pixellab because this is the premium one. The one people have is the old ones, and these premium ones has beautiful backgrounds that you can easily pick from and start designing. Can you see? So these are the background tools that you can actually pick your background from and then start designing. So can you see my project here? So these are the projects that I have done in recent times. These are the projects that I have done. Now I will show you some of my designs that I've done on this Pixellab to show you that Pixellab is very good. So if you can actually sit down, practice, you will be very familiar with Pixellab, and also you will get to make some stunning designs in it. Now I will show you some of my recent designs that I've done. Now this, can you see I did it in Pixellab? Can you see I did it on Pixellab? I designed this in Pixellab. Now let me show you some other designs that I've done. See, I designed it on Pixellab also. I will show you like three. Okay, another one is this. I used Pixellab to design it. So you can design anything on Pixellab. So we have actually gone through the background tools. So these are the tools. These are the background that are available on this premium Pixellab. So there are still more actually, but I will show you where it is. Now this, okay, let's change it to default. So if you want to delete this default, you can actually delete it here. Now so the next one, this A, is what we call the text tools. The text word tools. Now let's write something. Digital wizard. Can you see? Digital what? Wizard. Digital wizard. Now, as you know that immediately we wrote this digital wizard, these tools came up. Can you see? These tools came up. Now, if you want to edit it, you can actually just press the edit and start what? Editing. If you want to delete, can you see? It's already deleted. Now, if you want to copy it, just press the copy and then it copies. Can you see? So if you want to, so this to front and to back, okay, it means that maybe when you are designing and you want a particular text or pictures to come at the front or at the back, then you can actually use one of it or both. Position means movement of each text or pictures. So if you want to move it upward, downward, sideways, can you see? So that is it about that. So if you want to change the relative position to the center, downward, upward, can you see? So that is the function of this relative position. So if you want to change the size, I just drag it like this. Sorry. The size, can you see? And let's drag it this way, and then it change the size. So padding, we don't padding means the movements of each text. Can you see what I'm saying? What I'm doing? So that's the meaning of what of padding. We don't usually use this type of tools here. And then let's continue. We also have color. So if you want to change it to any type of color, black, white, green, red, many colors, orange, and so on and so forth. So if you want to change it, if you want to change the color, you can actually use this using the color tool. The color tool. So and we also have the texture. What does this mean? If you want to change, okay, let's say for example now, you want a particular color for your text, but it is not part of the color palette that is on Pixellab. You can easily choose a color from your gallery. You understand? Now let's practice it. Now just choose from gallery. Okay. Images. Okay, let's take for example now I want to choose that particular color. Can you see? It's changed color immediately. So this is the function of the texture. Now we have the opacity. What does this mean? Opacity means the like more or less like increasing the shadow size of a particular texture. You understand? Now can you see that when we were decreasing the opacity. This is actually also decreasing too. That is the okay, let's move the opacity to 0. We won't get to see it again. Can you see? So when we move it to 100, you get to see it. So that is the meaning of opacity. So the more you want it to be, the so that is the that is the meaning of what of opacity. So that's, can you see? So the next one is rotate. You want to rotate it. Can you see? You want to rotate it. So that is it. You also have the mask tool. Mask tool. Mask tool is more or less like mask tool is more or less like putting extra designs on your text, so you can actually get to put extra designs on your text. Now we also have the fonts. You can choose different fonts from this app. Can you see? The most important thing is actually to get to download a professional font. You know, there are some fonts that you will put on your design that people will actually be looking at you like, what are you doing? Do you understand? So please just download a professional font and use for your designs. Now I will actually show you how to import or how to add font in this app. You understand? So these are the fonts that are available on this app because it is premium. You understand? So it has over 50 fonts. So these are some of my own fonts that are imported. And you see, so these are the recent fonts that I've used in my designs. Now let's continue. We have what the bold. You want to bold it. You want to put the italics or underline. Now you want to change or delete everything that you've done, and just press this and to go back to the previous one. Now we have what the curve. If you want to curve it, can you see? That is the benefit of the curve. Now we want to change backgrounds, so you can get to do this. Can you see? You want to put it at the if you want the text to have a background, so you can use that. You want to align it at the center. So spacing, you want to space your text, and do that also. Spacing, so you want to space the words, you want to space the letters. Can you see? So you can use the spacing to do that. You want to give it a stroke, white stroke, based on what you want. Now you want to give it a shadow. You use that inner shadow. You see? So you can emboss. You don't get to use this emboss very well. And you want to rotate it. Sorry. You want to rotate it. You see? So that is the meaning of it. That is it. So we want to give it a 3D text. We give it a 3D. Let's increase the size. We give it a 3D. So you can just use that. Now I want to give it 3D shadow. You can use this, and then you want it to reflect a reflection of the design, so you see how beautiful it is. So this is what Pixellab is capable of doing. So we are actually done with the text tools. Now let's move to the object tools. Object tools means that picking a shape and then form a design out of it. Now let's pick a particular shape. Now these are the shapes that are available on Pixellab. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see arrow? So based on what you want and the type of design you want, so you can choose shapes for it and then start designing. Can you see? So let's pick this shape. Can you see? As we pick the shape, these tools came up. So if you want to delete it, you can actually, if you want to crop it. Can you see? So you want to put it at the front or at the back, and it is just, it's more or less like the text tools, the same function. Understand? So you want to position it, you want to move it upward, downwards, and get to do that. So the relative position, you see. So you do that also. The color, you want to give it a color, the black, any type of color, you can do that also. You want to put the texture. Let's continue. Now this is the color filters. You want to change colors using the filters, you can do that. Eraser, you want to erase any part of your design, you can do that. You want to erase color. This erasing of color, okay, let's pick, for example, let's change this to black. Let's change the color to black, and then let's change this into white. Let's leave this one. Then to remove this, okay, we want to remove this white stuff here. Now before you can remove it, you just have to merge these two together. This is how to merge it. Just press this and then it's merged together. Then you want to remove that white one there. You can just use the erase tool. Can you see it's not there anymore? It's not there anymore. Can you see? It's not there anymore. So this is what the erase color can do. I want to rotate it. I rotate it. I want to rotate it. I rotate it. In 3D shape, perspective, something like this. And let me change it. Okay. Now, perspective. You see, perspective. size of this. Okay, can you see? This is what the perspective can do. You see what I just did now? And only use the perspective for the texts. So that is it. Now you have the shadow. You want to give it the shadow. Here shadow. You see now shadow and those. And let you use this often. Now let's move on to the other tools, which is the background tools also. The background tools also. I want to change color. The background. Can you see? So you want to transparent it. This is it. You want to change the size of the image. You get to use this to change it. You want to choose image. You get to do it too. Can you see? This image, I love this image so much. You see, very sweet, pleasant to the eye. So you want to choose your own image from gallery, you can get to do that also. Can you see? Now you want to choose from camera, you can do that also. Now this is the extra adjustment layer on the background. Now you want to rotate, get to rotate, you want to you see, so you can get to do that also. The noise, can you see how cool it is? The stripes, you want to add stripes to it. I want to increase or decrease the stripes, you can get to do that also. You want to increase the brightness or decrease it, and use that. Contrasts, hue, then saturation. So this is the extra adjustment layer on the background. Now let's move to this. Now I did not get to explain my project. My project means the project I have done in recent that I have saved. You understand? If you do not save this project, it will never show, or you won't be able to recover it. And so always try to save your work. Now this is the layer background. Can you see? This is the layer. So everything that you are designing here will actually show here. Do you understand what I just said? If you choose a text, if you choose shape, if you draw, if you do anything, everything will show here. More it is just like Photoshop or even CorelDRAW. So everything you are doing on the app will show a layer. You understand? So the layer will show that these are the designs that you are doing, the text that you have picked, the shapes that you have picked, and what you have done in recent times or recently during the design. So that is what the layer means. Now this is the bridge. This is what is the bridge. Now if you want to measure your texts, or anything you can get to use this. Can you see? So you want to measure it like this, like this, so you can get to use the grid to do that. So if you want to increase the screen, you can actually do that. If you want to zoom it, so this is what you call the zoom. And if you want to go back to the previous things that you have done, you can just press this this thing and then to go back. Now these are also some of the tools. We have even explained some of the tools here. Use image from gallery, choose your image from the gallery, full screen. We also have you want to export image and do that. Tutorials, remove art, recover or to save, open PLP file. I'll get to explain that later. If maybe someone, a designer, design something in Pixellab and he or she send the raw file to you that is saved using using Pixellab, because Pixellab uses PLP more or less compared to other softwares just like Photoshop or CorelDRAW. Photoshop use PSD and CorelDRAW use CRD. You understand? So Pixellab uses with PLP. So that's it. So you can just open it and then just choose and then it gets to show here. Now about and the so this is not necessary. Now this is the code. So this is the code that came with the app. So you can just get to choose code. We have a motivation code, success code, friendship, happiness, inspiration, positivity, and absorb. You can get to choose one of the codes. Now if you want to share your design in JPEG or PNG, you can get to do that. And you want to put it at the ultra mode, very high, medium, low, and zero, so you can just save to gallery. And if you want to save your project, maybe you are designing a flyer or a banner and you do not finish the design, so you can just get to save it and then continue later. Now this, if you want to add text, current date, sticker, shapes from gallery, and you want to draw anything, you can get to draw. Can you see? You can get to draw anything in it. So this is all about Pixellab. If you don't understand anything, just slide into my DM and ask, and I will attend all your questions. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you.